Welcome to Rush the Fort. Today we're just going to be talking about our show.
Yeah,
Our series.
well, a little background on this video here. We were recording an episode of Super Mario Strikers,
Yeah.
and we found out later we didn't have our mic turned on.
Yeah, we didn't have our mic turned on, and if we did, it was going to get, for some reason, a lot of reverb.
Yeah, like our mic was freaking out, but that's...
Yeah. So we got 15 minutes of video of this game that we were going to record a game anyway and do this about, so we might as well just do it now.
Yeah, we were planning on doing this kind of video, like an introduction to our channel for those of you who are like just coming to our channel and like, oh, who are these guys?
Yeah.
And then this will be there to help with that. And we thought this footage would be a good opportunity to do that.
Yeah. And we got this nice little list that we're going to talk about for the next probably 15 minutes. I don't know how many people listen to all of it.
I mean, if we finish talking like
Yeah.
while the video's still going, we'll just cut it off.
Yeah. All right. So I just wanted to cover, if you guys have noticed in our like 67 videos that we have
Wow.
not cursed once. Yeah, we've almost reached 70. But yeah, it's
I
been a big
think
thing.
something may have popped out a couple times.
Oh yeah, like a couple of like son of a.
Yeah.
But it's like, for the most part, we try avoiding that because too many Let's Players just like they just curse too much. Some just literally say the F word every other sentence.
Yeah, and I personally have no trouble with cursing as long as you're not offending like people
Yeah.
around you.
Especially in comedy, it's just a big element for some.
Well, yeah, because in comedy it can like, because a lot of comedy is shock.
Yeah,
Like
and it's just
laughing is a reaction to shock.
yeah, they're like
Yeah, and like Steven Spielberg has been quoted to say like he threw the S word in Jaws for a laugh moment, and then immediately put the shark in the next moment so that people are laughing and then they get scared from a jump scare.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump scares make me laugh so much. It's just like that will never work for me. I found
Yeah.
it so ridiculous. Unless like an actual tiger just jumps at me.
Unless it's a really well made like movie or something.
Yeah. All right, you want to go on the next list item?
Yeah, I mean we've talked about no cursing.
Yeah. And next, of course, as you may know, not in this video specifically, but we like to do live commentary because honestly, I'm not good at scripting this kind of thing.
Oh yeah,
And,
no.
It's a lot of work to do this kind of thing.
And
It's
like
all improv.
we've taken inspiration from other Let's Players.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Specifically the Game Grumps.
Game Grumps are so far
Yeah.
my biggest inspiration and like just inspiration to do this kind of thing. And most of my comedy itself nowadays is based on like John Tron and Aaron and Danny Sexbang Ross and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, like a year ago, I had been a big fan of Ego Raptor for a while. Like I followed his stuff on Newgrounds, and then I subscribed to his YouTube channel. And then one day, like this Game Grumps video popped up. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Why isn't he animating? And
It-
I got angry at it, but I eventually started to love Game Grumps, and it's one of my favorite
Yeah.
channels now.
I
And
watched
then-
Aaron, but it was like it was really one of those things where someone had to remind me about that, and then I would go and watch his stuff for like I do marathons when people tell me about stuff. Like someone tells me about a webcomic, I spend all night catching up on that thing because it's a story, and I write comics as well. And like that's also a big thing about me is I'm more about planned, and you know, I do a lot of comics and photography, so when it comes to like live commentary, both of us are out of the water.
Yeah, and continuing on with like how we
Oh, yeah.
got into our show. Like I told Todd about Game Grumps one day, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll check it out." He didn't. then I
it was
told
like
him-
it was like a week or two, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I tried it.
Yeah.
I instantly fell in love.
I linked him to a video that Portal 2 playthrough.
Yeah, it actually took a lot to get me into it because I would be like, I'll get around to it, okay.
And then yeah, I basically had to force it onto him,
Yeah.
and he fell in love.
Just take it. Just take it. Game Grumps.
Yeah, and then we were talking one day, and we were talking about Game Grumps, and because we did that all the time.
Yeah, we had a, what was it, art,
Independent art
independent
study.
art, which ended up half of us not doing art half the
Yeah,
time.
I had a project that it spanned over a semester. I didn't even finish it. Not a productive time, but we talked about Game Grumps a lot.
Yeah, Game Grumps really, on that note, just helped me through my migraines a lot. Every day I watched like 20 minutes. It was a good distraction. But that, you know, as we were saying, that's why I really wanted to get into it. And people really like Let's Plays. They like entertainment. I don't know who doesn't like being entertained.
Yeah. Not our kind of people, Todd.
Oh yeah, that's not our demographic.
No.
Our demographic is people who watch and leave.
Don't say that.
But yeah, like we're completely new to this community, the Let's Play community, because I'm not that prominent on like DeviantArt or Tumblr because I like to keep to myself. I just post and hope people find it.
Yeah.
Whereas most people will go out and talk to people and be like, "Hey, you should check out my channel." I'm like, I don't really want to do.
Yeah, I'm a lot the same way as you are. Like I don't set up like connections with people online.
Yeah.
I should, and since we're branching out and doing a Let's Play now, we probably should do that.
Yeah, I've been doing it a little bit. What was his name?
Beard McGeard.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He told us some video recording stuff, and we're actually getting a few new recording software stuffs, and so hopefully the video quality will tune up a bit. But I've been trying to branch out to a couple of Let's Players here and there.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get our status in that community pretty big. And yeah.
Yep. What's next on the list?
Our schedule.
Oh yeah.
We record every Friday for like at least
Usually
2 hours. Yeah, at best. A few months ago, my migraines and headaches were still pretty bad, or at least they were when I got any stress. So like after a recording, I would just be sitting there and going like, I don't know if we can continue doing this. If I end it now.
Yeah. When we
Go
started
to
out,
nothing.
we were both kind of not sure how this was going to turn out, and to be completely honest,
It sucked.
yeah, it did suck. Like if you go back and watch the first 2 episodes of our Wind Waker series, and even some of our other series like Goku,
Yeah.
and a little bit Namco also.
Yeah. It's hard to do improv, especially when you've never done it.
Yeah, and when we started out, like we tried to copy Game Grumps sometimes, like their mannerisms, but we recognized that we needed to kind of do our own thing, but we hadn't found that
Yeah.
yet, and we knew we would just get that from experience, and I feel like we have in the few months that we've been doing this.
Yeah, very recently. And what's sort of funny is that, like, what we're putting out now is sort of like what we did a week ago, except right now we're running out of videos, so.
Yeah, like
We got like a week
at the
left.
time that we're recording this, we're actually running really low on videos in
Yeah.
our queue.
Friday the 13th, by the way. We might post this very, very soon.
Well, we were going to put other things in the video too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, I don't know.
Alright,
Next on the
moving
list
on.
is what we use to record. And as you may know, the video quality is not the best because we literally use a thing that's meant to convert DVDs to video.
Yeah,
That's what it's built for. It's not good. It's not even built for video game recording.
and like oftentimes you'll notice, especially when the gameplay gets really dark, like
Yeah, it's
all
hard.
black, you can see the fuzz and the lines, and it's not the best quality.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a power splitter. 'Cause we have to split the audio and video between the TV and the computer, and that just lowers the quality.
And we just ordered a new recording thing.
Pinnacle Dazzle Video Creator.
Yes, that's what he
Thanks to
said.
Beard McGeard for telling us about that.
Yeah, and his videos look pretty great. So
Yeah, I hope that improves our stuff. We're gonna try doing some PC gaming actually pretty soon.
Yes, we got
We got the Razer Game Booster, which has a video recording software inside of it, and it records games fantastically, but the audio clips every 5 seconds. It goes like,
and so we just got Audacity.
yeah. We got Audacity, we got Razer Game Booster. We're gonna combine the two,
And we might have a few PC Let's Plays out by the time this video comes out. So
yeah, it's gonna be really great if I can get it to work because I got a really fantastic computer, in my opinion, and technically it is.
Yeah.
I got it in the past month, and I personally built it. So it's gonna be good if I can get it to work.
Yeah.
And we got like being that, you know, it's computer gaming and I do Steam. We got over 100 games on the computer that we're gonna be able to play. Hopefully a few of them will be good. Like I got Dear Esther, I don't know how to pronounce it. but it's not a good one to record because it's very story based, and I tried.
But yeah, we've realized like over the course of doing this that there are some games that are better suited to Let's Playing and others that aren't.
Yeah.
Especially when we're...
I don't know if we'll do any silent. Like, I've talked to some people, they like commentary over older games, but like if we ever got a brand new game, we might just like do a video or two that's quiet, just debuting it kind of thing. However, I don't know when we'll post this, but we're gonna do Wind Waker HD. We're gonna start recording when it comes out, hopefully.
Yeah, and we're gonna try to get those videos out as soon as possible.
Yeah, as soon as possible. We're hoping to be one of the first. That's odds are against us.
Yeah, odds are against us because Todd pre-ordered it, and the store that he pre-ordered it from.
They said it would come in like October 12th, which is way after the physical
almost
copy.
an entire month.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. I think they got the dates mixed up with the 2DS.
Yeah, the 2DS comes out on that date, and Pokemon X and Y. I need to get that.
Yeah. There's nothing on the list, but I don't know. We've got like almost 70 videos out. We'd like to thank the 10 subscribers that have stuck with us for the 2 or 3 months that we've been going, because that's double digits, and we almost got 300 views on our channel, and that's pretty fantastic even for us.
Yeah, and we've been getting more and more traffic on our channel as time goes on, and yeah. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, it's fantastic. College and work, though, have been building up in the past few months.
Oh yeah, we both recently started college, right after we started doing
literally
this.
like 3 to 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how much it would fill my life.
Yeah.
A couple nights ago, I stayed up all night to write a paper, and
I've spent many late nights in the library studying and typing up papers, and
yeah,
not having much time to just sit back, relax, and game.
If I still drew comics right now, I would not be drawing comics right now because I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
Like even if I had the capability with my art program, if it worked, I would not be able to do it anyway.
I feel bad for my followers on Tumblr right now because like I have all these sketches stockpiled, but I haven't gotten around to like editing them and queuing them in my Tumblr.
Yeah, and we've been posting 2 videos a day ever since we started, and it's been amazing to do that.
Yeah, we used Game Grumps as a base for that.
Yeah, most of our work ethic is based off of them.
Yeah, not to sound like we're ripping them off. I mean,
they're a huge inspiration. Is all really.
Yeah.
It's just that.
It's like no bad sentiments towards the Game Grumps at all.
Yeah.
Like, we're not trying to build off their popularity. We're just trying to build off their, I don't know, business model.
Yeah,
I guess.
They are a business, and so.
And the way they do it works really well, and we're just following in with that.
Yeah, it's like watching your older brother, and he's just that big in that field, and you're like, I want to do that too.
I want to do it just like him.
He's great. I want to be great.
Yeah.
I try and not compare myself to them, but it happens.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
just
feel
natural.
Bad.
Even like, especially yours, Todd.
Yeah.
Your style of comedy is derived a lot from the Game Grumps.
Yeah, there's a couple of times where we'll be like, just like I'll blatantly reference them.
Or like we'll be tempted to make a Game Grumps joke, but then we're like, nope, we're not going to steal that. It's really hard sometimes to control ourselves with that.
So yeah, I guess we should just wrap this up. Thanks for watching if you managed to watch the whole 14 minutes.
Yeah.
But like, thanks to everyone who has continued watching. Try and tell your friends, because like really right now it's word of mouth because we're really underground, man.
Yeah, we're trying to branch out on different places around the internet to get people viewing our show, but it really does help us if you, and it feels cheesy to say this, but rate, whether it's a like or a dislike.
Like, comment, and subscribe actually help. You know, we never try and ask for it because I mean, it's overdone.
Even the Game Grumps, they make a joke out of it.
Yeah, we can't do those jokes because we would joke about it on air, but it's sort of their joke.
Yeah, they made it their own joke.
Yeah, but
really, rate, comments, just even if it's negative feedback.
Yeah.
Any feedback will be beneficial to us, so we can improve this show for you guys.
Except for the "you suck."
Yeah, I mean that's constructive feedback.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, because like we're trying to improve. obviously.
Like, if you're gonna
being
say you
new.
suck, tell us why you think we suck.
Yeah,
and
like,
we'll try
what,
to
do we
change.
have a vacuum cleaner in the room? Maybe. I'll try shutting it off. And, maybe that'll help with the audio.
Maybe we should have done that a while ago.
Oh,
Todd.
shoot,
Seems
that
like
is
an
a
obvious thing.
Here, I'll just turn it off. Is that better? All right.
There was no vacuum.
I lied. Anyway, to recap, thanks again.
Yeah, thank you guys so
much. This
much.
is why we are who we are on this channel, and hopefully we can get a lot more videos as we may be going. There might be a period where we might have to slow down our updates.
Maybe. Like, because of college schedule and stuff, that will naturally happen.
Yeah, but
so
yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time
Yeah,
on Rush
see
the
you,
Fort.
and I hope you continue with watching our channel.
And puppy dogs.
Bye.